Vector Wars proved a decent proposition on the Wii U, a retro-style first-person shooter on a console which needed more of them. Challenging shooting meshes well with a vector graphics style modernised to fit with 8th gen hardware, and you can definitely get some tough fun out of this one for a little while. Unfortunately, poor optimization hurts this one, with some noticeable technical issues that can hamper gameplay. A real shame, as a smoother performance and some multiplayer modes could have made it a killer gem. Instead, this one is harder to recommend to less forgiving genre aficionados. Vector Wars puts you in the boots of Space Ranger Commander James Moses, sent on a mission to defeat an army of death robots. Each mission sees you fighting waves of these robots, with collectibles in the form of power cubes and robo-dudes. Collecting these not only rewards special messages for each mission, but also contributes towards a good ending, whereas missing them rewards the bad finale. This one really isn't about story, however, as text crawls are short and to the point, and there's no semblance of personality from the commander. He never speaks, and we don't even see his face. Instead, Super Icon put all their focus into the action, as you battle waves of robots ranging from tanks to flying ships. Like any good arcade title, a scoring system is in place with something of a twist. While points are awarded for killing foes, they also drop multiplier crystals that increase your combo. These disappear fast, meaning you must make haste, but a cool curveball adds an element of risk. Robots explode upon death, and depending on their size, they can deal serious damage to your health. This means you have to balance keeping distance with speed to pick these up, but the higher multipliers result in insane score counts. It helps that there's 15 weapons to pick up across each stage, ranging from miniguns to Hellfire missiles, and they all feel impactful and fun to use. There's a raw satisfaction to chewing through hundreds of robots, and these cool quirks add even more fun. Story mode proves a great place to start, with each level unlocking with the completion of the prior stage, and a more forgiving respawn system that returns you to the highest wave you reached. Challenging mode variants seem typical on the surface, but offer a neat spin on the shooting. Arcade mode starts you with 3 lives, but earning points rewards extra lives and proves a great use of the scoring system. Deadline tasks you with scoring as much as you can within a 5-minute time frame. Sequence sees the player jumping between 5 zones and tasked with surviving 2 minutes in each, while survival involves attempting to stay alive on a single life for as long as possible, and also a timer resets if you fail to kill a robot within 30 seconds. These challenging variants add some decent lifespan to the game, though the lack of any kind of multiplayer mode, be it online or split screen, is a crying shame, though leaderboards do at least inspire some competitive spirit. Vector Wars catches the eye with its vector-based graphics, mixing wireframe stylings with bright colours reminiscent of a neon sign. It's a pleasing look, with the 9 stages offering some large and varied environments to battle in, and plenty of geometry such as buildings and turrets. The sound perfectly complements this, with a synthwave soundtrack recalling the classics that inspired the game, while also offering some enjoyable music to jam to. Guns and robots all sound potent too, proving pleasing on the senses. Unfortunately, this one suffers from some serious issues with stuttering and slowdown. The game has a nasty habit of pausing for a few seconds, and intense action sees the frame rate dip low, affecting input. It proves very distracting, and when this starts to affect gameplay, it can put a dampener on the fun. Vector Wars had all the makings of a decent time. It's certainly not a deep game, but it taps into that primal instinct to shoot stuff, and it does it with a distinct style. Those looking to recapture the arcade days of gaming, including the challenge associated with it, might still find plenty to like here. It's just a shame that noticeable issues with performance can hurt the action, and it's incredibly frustrating to have a tough game made more difficult due to factors outside of your control. Ultimately, this makes it harder to recommend.